Okay, let's see what is going on here. We are trying to get the live stream going. The live stream should be up and running here in a couple seconds if it's not already. So, yeah, what's up, everybody? I am the Bald Ginger. Welcome to my live stream here. We are jumping into our next series here in the 2028 season. It's a 4-game set with the Rockies. Here we go. As anybody who's been watching the channel lately knows, the last 4 or 5 series have all been sweeps. We're going to see if we can keep that going, except be on the winning end of this with the Rockies coming to town. So, yeah, let's get into this bad boy. Bottom of the second, scoreless ball game here. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm batting cleanup with a .342 batting average this season so far. Kevin Bryant on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 94 on his 4-seamer, 90 on the 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing on a changeup low and away. Should have taken that all the way, but no, sir. 0-1 the count for me now after going fishing there. Second pitch of the at-bat is also going to be low and away. Slider this time, easy to lay off of, though. 1-1 the count. Next pitch from Bryant. In there with a changeup, 1-2. You know, for a changeup at 86, that came in mighty quick. The 1-2 pitch now. Fishing for the curveball, low and away. Earned that strikeout all the way. Swinging at everything I shouldn't be and watching the things I should be swinging at, so yeah. Strikeout streak is alive and well here. Bottom of the fourth. It's still a scoreless ball game. Runners on first and second with nobody out here, and I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a K next to my name. Kevin Bryant still on the bump for the Rockies. First pitch from him. Inside corner. Should have been a strike, but it's called a ball. I will take it. 1-0 the count. Second pitch now is up and away a little bit there with a 2-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. Figure if he's going to dig a hole, I'll let him go. I'll hand him the shovel even. Here we go, the 2-0 pitch now from Bryant. Way upstairs, the 4-seamer, 3-0 the count. We should be taking all the way on this. I know Jake would be like, hey man, you say you're going to take all the way, but you're going to swing at this. I just know it. And I sure did. 4-seamer above the zone. I thought it was going to drop in off speed, but it was not. It is a 3-1 count on what should have been a 4-pitch walk. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat here, though. Come on. Got a piece of a 4-seamer. That's the first contact I've made in this game so far. 3-2 the count now. We're looking at a payoff pitch. Come on, big fella. Upstairs, bases are loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. I like our odds here. 2-0 the score. We come back top of the fifth. Richard Sanchez at the plate for the Rockies. And, yeah, take your Rick and Morty jokes. It's a good one. 2 outs, nobody on for him. He's working a 2-2 count here against Dean Kramer. This is pitch number 50 of the game for Kramer. The ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up and throw to first in plenty of time. And we're heading to the bottom half of the fifth. Halfway through the game, and we're leading the Rockies by a score of 2-0. And we come back bottom of the sixth. Still a 2-0 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a strikeout on my line score. Kevin Bryant is still on the bump for Colorado. First pitch from him is below the knees of the 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. I have 55 career RBIs against the Rockies so far. And we're going to add to it with that swing, as there's no doubt of that one clearing the fence out in left field. Gripped and ripped to make it a 3-0 ball game here. I like it. I like it a lot. And, yeah. Going to get the green line here with the show drones? We sure do. I don't know what it is about the green line replays. Those kind of give me a kick. I get a kick out of them, you know? Top of the seventh, we come back, still a 3-0 ball game with Arizona in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on for Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a .270 batting average so far in this young season. He's got himself an 0-1 count against Dean Kramer, who's still on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Wind up and the pitch from him. A little ground ball down the third baseline. We'll scoop that up, throw to first. Will be in time. And that is the first out here in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the eighth, we come back. Still a 3-0 ball game. I'm standing in yet again at the batter's box. 1 for 2 day at the plate so far. Yoniel Cure, I'm assuming is how you say his name. He's on the mound for the Rockies out of the bullpen. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Inside corner with a 4-seamer, got a piece of it and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Low and inside with a changeup. It's a 1-1 count in front of 23,480 in attendance here today. Next pitch is a slider low and away. Swing and a miss makes for a 1-2 count. The 2-strike pitch is on the outside corner, and man, that should have been a strikeout, but instead it's a 2-2 count. Pitcher is not happy about that one. Can't say that I blame him. The 2-2 pitch now. Chopped to third, scooped up, throw across the diamond, will get me by a step and a half there. And that is the first out in the home half of the 8th. Top of the 9th, we come back. It's a 4-0 lead for Arizona now. 2 outs and a runner on first for Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 3 on the day with a .267 batting average this season. He's got himself a 1-2 count. Let's see what he can do. Dean Kramer throwing pitch number 1, 0-1 on the game, looking for that complete game shutout. Bunt down the third base line. This is going to be a close play at first. We'll grab it, throw it. He is safe. He beats it out. The bunt for a hit is successful. Well-placed bunt by Garcia there. Doesn't matter, though. Diamondbacks take the win. 4-0 the final score. We're going to move on to game number 2, though, and you know what that means. This is where I'm going to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this live stream, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Game number 2 starts off here. We got the lights on at the stadium, even though the roof is open. Bottom of the first, no score. 1 out, runner on first. I'm batting third in the order with a .341 batting average against Logan Gilbert. He hits 98 on the 4-seamer, 91 on his slider, 95 on his 2-seamer as well. First pitch, just off the outside corner. Called a strike, though. 0-1 the count, despite that being off the black there. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Gilbert. Chopper to short. Is that going to be 2? We're going to go 6. 4, but not the 3. I beat it out on the back end. Still a fielder's choice, so no base hit for me. But I'm the man standing on first with 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, we come back. Still no score. Yanquiel Fernandez is at the plate for the Rockies. Johan Oviedo on the mound for the Diamondbacks. There's 2 outs, nobody on, and it's an 0-1 count for Fernandez here. Wind up and the pitch from Oviedo. Come on, big fella. Let's get that simple ground ball out. No, it's going to be a bunt down the third base line right in front of the plate. Pitcher's going to field that one. Throw will not be in time as he beats it out. Bunt for a hit is successful for Fernandez. Bottom of the third. We come back. I'm at the plate for the second time today. 0 for 1 so far today. 1 for 4 on the series. Runner on second. 2 away. No score. Let's do this here with Logan Gilbert on the mound. Still a dynamic challenge here, and yeah, I don't like doing the power swings. Double or better maybe, but we're just going to go for driving in that run. That's the name of the game here in this at-bat. First pitch of it from Logan Gilbert. Come on, big fella. One good pitch, that's all I need. Aha, that's not it. 4-seamer way above the zone. Swing and a miss makes for an 0-1 count. That was not an off-speed pitch by any stretch. And I swing at a 4-seamer off the plate away. I am trying to be a hero here and swinging at everything, no matter how close or far from the zone it is. Okay, 0-2 pitch. Finally watching one, a slider off the outside corner. 1-2 the count for me now. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone for me. That's not it. Slider off the plate away again. Going fishing. All 4 pitches of that at-bat were outside of the zone. I swung and missed at 3 of them. So, yeah, there's the strikeout streak alive and well. We're going to come back top of the 5th. It's 2-0 ball game with Arizona in the lead. 1 out and a runner on first for Pablo Aliendo. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a lowly 152 batting average this season. His OPS is only .303. He's got himself an 0-1 count against Oviedo. Let's see if we can get that double play here. Or if it's going to be another bunt. Let's see. Wind up and the pitch from Johan Oviedo. Ground ball right to me at third. That's a 2, but double play in the making. 5, 4, and 3. We go around the horn. And that's a 2-for-1 sale. And that retires the side. Oviedo's happy about that one. So we're going to move on. It's now bottom of the 5th. 2-0 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 1 for 5 on the series. Logan Gilbert still toeing the rubber for Colorado. First pitch of this at-bat. In the zone, and we pop up a 4-seamer on the inner third for the first baseman in foul ground, standing in the coaching box. And, one pitch is all it takes for out number 2. We come back bottom of the 7th, bases loaded, 1 out, 2-0 ball game. Michael Prosecki is now on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer, 91 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander is off the plate away at the knees with a 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Prosecki. We rip that one into center field. That's going to score a pair. A little RBI single there, and we have runners on the corners with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th, and we now have a 4-0 lead. It's one way to extend the old hit streak. And 4-1 is the final score here in game number 2 with the Diamondbacks on the winning end of that one. So we'll take that. 2 games down, 2 games to go. Let's move on into game number 3. All right. Come on, PlayStation, load it in. There we go. Little day game action. We're starting game number 3 with a boss battle challenge against Michael King. It's a 2-1 ball game already here in the bottom of the 1st. 1 out, nobody on for me, and I'm hitting .337 on the season. Options here: contact swing for a hit, power swing for a hit, or only swing of pitches in the zone and record a hit. Well, we're not doing the contact or power swing, so let's go. Michael King throws 96 on the sinker, 97 on the 4-seamer, 90 on his circle change, only 84 on the slurve. First pitch, below the knees on the outer third. Swing is checked by the game. So it's an 0-1 count, and the dynamic challenge is out the window with only 1 pitch. Second pitch of the at-bat from King. Chopper to first. That's not going to do the job. 3 unassisted is how we're going to score that one. And that is out number 2 in the bottom of the 1st. Bottom of the 4th, we come back. Rockies are leading this one now 5-1. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 8 on the series. And I need to do something a little better in this at-bat against Michael King than I did in the first one. So, we'll go for the single or better. What's it going to hurt? Let's see if we can get some better looks here at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a slurve off the outside corner, and it is an 0-1 count. 3 pitches I've seen from King, and all 3 have been outside the zone. Let's see. Next pitch. Again outside with the slurve. Finally taking one for a ball. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from King. That's right back up the box and into center field. We'll take that. Hit streak is extended. And I'm standing on first with nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a thing of beauty. Top of the 5th, it's a 5-2 ball game now. Yankee El Fernandez at the plate for the Rockies. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 outs and nobody on right now. And he's got himself a 1-1 count with Christian Mena now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Wind up and the pitch from him. Hot shot down the left field line. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. It'll be in time. 4.5 innings have come and gone here in Arizona, and we are trailing the Rockies currently by a score of 5-2. And we're back at top of the 6th, still a 5-2 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for Brenton Doyle. He's 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI single and a run scored so far on his line score. He's got himself a 1-2 count with the bases empty and 1 away. Let's see what Christian Mena is going to serve up with this pitch. Hopefully another simple ground ball out. You betcha, ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. Will be in plenty of time. 2 away now in the visitors' half of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Let's see what I can do with 1 out and nobody on here. Michael King still on the mound for the Rockies. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Ooh, way out in front of a slurve there and pulled foul down the third base line. 0-1 the count. My slugging percentage is .744 so far this season. That is 2nd in the National League. Sinker in my cold zone. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. Gosh, I can almost talk here. 0-2 the count now. The 2-strike pitch. Just outside with a slurve. That was a tough take. 1-2 the count is the result of the pitch, though. Next pitch. Again off the plate away with a four-seamer this time. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. The 2-2 pitch from King. Below the knees on the outside corner. It's a full count. All right, payoff pitch is going to be on the way here from King. Let's see if we can get on base. Inside with the four-seamer. We draw the walk the hard way to get first base for free. I'll take it. Bottom of the eighth, it's a 5-3 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a run scored. I am 3 for 9 on the series so far. Zeke Dietrich is now on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander. In the zone with the four-seamer, got a piece of it and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Come on, big fella. Give me something off-speed in the zone. That would be great. There it is, and into center field it goes, but it's going to get caught by the center fielder. So, yeah, I got my off-speed pitch, just couldn't quite keep it in the field of play. Top of the ninth, we come back. 5-3 is the score with the Rockies in the lead. Runner on second, and nobody out for Adael Amador. He is 0 for 4 on the day, despite his .256 batting average on the season. Christian Mena still towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks here. He's been making quite the show here, racking up some innings out of the bullpen. 0-1 is the count for Amador here. Let's see if we can get a simple ground ball out and get back to the plate here in the bottom of the ninth. You betcha, ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop it up. Throw to first will be in time. And, yep, one away now in the top of the ninth. Diamondbacks are going to take the loss in game number 3. 5-3 is the final score. Brandon Pfaadt taking a second loss of the season there. Intriguing. So no sweep in this series, but we're going to move on to the fourth and final game of this series with the Rockies in town. Let's see if we can make it a 3-1 split or if it's going to be a 2-2. Bottom of the first. Holy cow, Rockies already out in front. 4-0. Runner on second. And one away for me as I'm standing in hitting .337 on the season. We're going to get a dynamic challenge here. Don't do the power swing, so we'll go for the double or better. Kyle Harrison is on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, 90 on the slider, and 89 on the circle change, 84 on his slurve. First pitch from him in the zone. Late swing on a four-seamer, and it's fouled off for an 0-1 count. Somehow I've already pulled 2 triples this season. What the heck? I am not a triple hitter, generally speaking. The 0-1 pitch now from Harrison. And there's one into center field. That is going to score the runner from second as he is sent around third. The play at the plate is not going to happen as the throw is up the first base line, and it's an RBI single for me here in the first inning to make it a 4-1 ball game. All right, bottom of the third, still a lead for Colorado. 5-1 is the score currently. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day against Kyle Harrison. Runner on first, one away. Let's see what I can do in this at-bat as the first pitch. Ooh, inside and off the inside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It is an 0-1 count. Hey, if somebody in the chat could let me know, is my microphone working here today? Because I have not seen any comments popping up despite everybody bopping in and out of the live stream here. Pitch out for pitch number 2 makes it a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Going to be on the way here from Harrison. Come on, big fella. Give me something off speed in the zone. I'd love to do some damage. Nope, that's not it. Four-seamer low and inside. Makes for a 2-1 count. Thank you, Blake. I did not know if my microphone was even working because I don't know this stuff until somebody lets me know. The 2-1 pitch. In the zone, sent out to right field. Right fielder's running back towards the fence. Is this one going to go? No, sir. It's going to die just short of the warning track. So it's a long and loud second out here in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth, we come back. Pablo Aliendo is at the plate for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's got himself an 0-1 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Ryan Nelson kicking and dealing. It's a bunt down the third baseline. Oh, this is going to be a close play. We got him. One away now in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. Runners on the corners and one away for me as I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Let's see what I can do against Kyle Harrison in this at-bat. Hopefully, we can put one into the outfield grass here. First pitch of this at-bat. Right to the first baseman. It's a double play. Line out, tag out, 3 unassisted on the double play. Of all the bad luck. Oh, that's penultimate right there. All right, bottom of the 8th, we come back. 5-2 is the score. Colorado in the lead. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 4 for 13 on the series. Runner on first, nobody out. Eli Morgan is on the mound now for the Rockies. And yeah, that was a rough one, Blake. 95 is the speed for the four-seamer for Morgan. And that's the only quick pitch he's got. First pitch is off the plate away with a 91-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 26,748 in attendance of today's game. 1-0 pitch. Grounded to the second baseman. That's going to be a double play. 4, 6, and 3. There you have it. 2-for-1 sale in the field. And it's not looking good for the Diamondbacks here. We come back top of the 9th. 5-2 is the score. Nolan Jones at the plate for the Rockies. Runner on first and 1 away for him. He is 0 for 4 on the day, but 3 for 12 on the series. We've got Slade Ciccone on the mound for the Diamondbacks now. And the 0-2 pitch from him. Hopefully a double play here. Let's see it. You bet, ground ball. Oh, I biffed it. No! And we're not even going to get the out at first. Oh, all the time for a complete failure in the field. Man, I'm surprised that wasn't a fielding error because that rightly probably should have been. Rockies do take the win here in game number 4, 5-2, the final score there. And we split this 4-game series 2-2. So far this season, that's what we've done. 4-game series have been split 2-2. Every other series has been a sweep. So, yeah, we're going to head back to the clubhouse here and jump into another series. We're going to play this whole 3-series homestand during this live stream. Come on, PlayStation. Let's get back to the clubhouse. There we go. We're going to play the Phillies here for a 3-game set. We are now 16-7 on the season. Phillies are 12-10, so we might be able to take all 3 here. Let's see. I'd like to win at least 2 of them. Boss Battle Challenge to open up the series. Okie dokie. Bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Mick Abel is the man on the mound. Let's see what my options are here in this Boss Battle Challenge. Single or better, home run or contact swing for a hit. We'll do the single or better. Thank you much. Mick Abel does throw a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Also, that's the only pitch he throws over 90 miles an hour. First pitch from him. Gripped and ripped down the left field line, but foul. It is an 0-1 count. Blake, I can't see what that says other than watching this makes me wanna. So, 0-1 pitch on the way. Chop to third. Dang it, cut her off the outside corner. You're not going to do anything with that anyway. So we fail on the dynamic challenge, and 1 inning is now complete here in Arizona. We're moving on. Bottom of the 3rd, it's a 4-0 game. Hey, if you want to play, man, play the game for crying out loud. 1 out, nobody on for me here as I'm standing in for the 2nd time today against Mick Abel, and it's yet another dynamic challenge. And I don't like the contact or power swing, so I guess we're going to try for the home run here. 1 out, nobody on. Arizona leading 4-0. Let's see what I can do against Abel in this at-bat. First pitch off the inside corner with the slider. 1-0 the count. Come on, big guy. Put that in the zone, and I'll put it in the cheap seats for you. Ooh, curveball definitely on the outside corner. Called a ball. Is the home plate umpire blind? I don't know. 2-0 pitch here. Got a piece of the four-seamer above the knees there and fouled it off. That makes the count 2-1 now. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. Oh, a little bit out in front of a slow curveball there. And that goes foul down the left field line. 2-2 the count for me now. Oh, I got a piece of a four-seamer on the outside corner sent out to deep right field, but it's not going to leave the ballpark. Is caught just short of the warning track out there near the corner. So it's just a long and loud 2nd out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 4th would come back. 4-0 is still the lead for the Diamondbacks. The venerable Brian Woo is on the mound. 2 outs and runners on first and second for Noah Martins. He's got himself an 0-1 count, though. Let's see if we can get Woo out of the inning here. as he has definitely returned to form in this season. Ground ball down the third baseline. We'll scoop it up. Throw to first is a jump throw, A-Rod style, and we get him. So we head to the bottom of the fourth inning here now, leading the Phillies by a score of 4-0. Oh, wow, we've got those 4 runs on 3 hits is all. Holy cow. We come back, bottom of the sixth. It's a 5-0 lead for Arizona. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Gregory Soto is now on the mound for the Phillies. He hits 100 on the sinker, 90 on a slider, 101 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. First pitch in the zone with a 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Got a piece of that one and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Soto. Ground ball to first. Ooh, good grab. Throw to the pitcher covering. Bang, bang play at first. Almost beat that out for a hit. But it is indeed an out. So we'll score that one 3-1. If you're keeping track at home. Bottom of the eighth, it's a 6-1 lead for Arizona now. Runner on second and nobody out. Andrew Nardi is on the mound for Philadelphia now. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on a circle change, 85 on the slider. First pitch. Good rip on a four-seamer down the right field line, but that's going to go foul before finding the dirt of the warning track. 0-1 the count for me. Next pitch is just off the outside corner at the knees. 1-1 the count in front of 27,258 in attendance today. Next pitch. Got a piece of a circle change on the outer third. A little bit too far out in front of that one, though, and it is fouled away for a 1-2 count. Next pitch from Nardi. Inside, just off the inside corner. 2-2 the count. That was a really good pitch. I wanted to swing at that, something ferocious. The 2-2 pitch in the zone and sent out to right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases out towards the swimming pool. So we are going to have ourselves an RBI double to make it a 7-1 ball game here in the bottom of the eighth inning. That'll extend the old hit streak here. I like it. I like it a lot. And the Diamondbacks are going to take the win 7-1, the final score here in game number 1. Brian Woo gets his 4th win of the season. He's currently undefeated at 4-0. And we're going to move on to game number 2. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Game number 2. We're starting off here against Mike Soroka. 2 outs, nobody on. Scoreless ball game here. Soroka throws 94 on the sinker, 96 on the four-seamer, 90 on his cutter as well. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Got a piece of that one, sent it back up the middle. Diving attempt by the shortstop, but it's into center field for a single to start my day. Got the hit streak extended and out of the way here in game number 2, right out the blocks. Bottom of the fourth, we come back. Phillies are now leading 2-0. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day with a .337 batting average. Mike Soroka still toeing the rubber, throwing pitch number 40 of his outing. Big whiff on a slider off the plate away at the knees. 0-1 the count. That was not a sinker at all. The 0-1 pitch. That's a cutter. Got a piece of that and fouled it away, but I was still out in front of that one. We're in an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. 2-strike pitch from Soroka got me fishing for the slider off the plate away. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and back to the dugout I go. Yeah, I was going out way off the plate after those pitches in that at-bat. Top of the fifth, we come back. Philly is leading 4-0. 2 outs and nobody on for Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Yeah, 2 sliders off the plate away got me in that at-bat. The 2-2 pitch is a ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up. Throw to first will be in plenty of time. And then we are now halfway through the game. Philadelphia leading this one by a score of 4-0. All right, bottom of the sixth, we come back. It's a 4-2 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm facing off against Mike Soroka for the 3rd time today. First pitch of this at-bat, way inside with a slider. 1-0 the count. I am the 2-time reigning Hank Aaron Award winner. I think I pulled up just about every offensive award I could last season. The 1-0 pitch from Soroka. Oh, just out in front of a slider. Yeah, that first pitch of the at-bat was right at my belly button. 1-1 the count for me now. Their 3rd pitch of the at-bat is a slider low and away. 2-1 the count. I'm not going after that one there, big fella. Next pitch, off the plate away with a sinker, and it's a 3-1 count. I'm letting him dig his own hole here. Might have got me reaching in that last at-bat, but I'm not doing it here. Sinker just off the outside corner gives me first base for free. That was a heck of a location there from Soroka. Top of the 7th, we come back. It's still a 4-2 lead for Philadelphia. 2 outs and nobody on for Bryson Stott. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI triple and a run scored in this one. Let's see what Slade Ciccone's going to serve up for him on a 2-2 pitch. A ripper into left field. I don't know why they've got me in as a fielding opportunity there, as that's just a single for Bryson Stott. Weird selection from the game to say that was a fielding opportunity for me at third. Bottom of the 8th, it's a 7-2 lead for Philadelphia now. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. Gregory Soto is on the mound out of the bullpen for the Phillies. He hits 100 on the sinker, 101 on the four-seamer, 90 on his slider, and circle change. First pitch is below the knees with a slider on the outside corner. 1-0 the count in front of 22,435. There's a good ripper into right center field. That's going to be a double, maybe? No, we'll hang up at first. We will take the single because, trying to stretch that into a double probably wouldn't have worked out so well, but we will just take the single because we can't score runs if we don't have guys on base. Bottom of the 9th, it's a 7-5 ball game now. Runner on second and 1 away. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day with Joe Barlow on the mound out of the bullpen for the Phillies. He hits 90 on the slider, 97 on the four-seamer, 97 on the two-seamer, only 84 on the 12-6 curve. First pitch from him is a slider well inside, 1-0 the count. I'm currently hitting .464 with runners in scoring position this season. The 1-0 pitch from Barlow. Oh, slider just above the knees in the outer third. A little too far out in front of that one. It is fouled away for a 1-1 count. Next pitch. Got me to whiff on a slider at the knees. It's a 1-2 count now. Come on, this is a good time to push a runner around. Let's go. The 1-2 pitch from Barlow. Got a piece of the two-seamer to extend the at-bat. 1-2 the count after fouling that one away as well. No pressure here. Next pitch from Barlow. Got a piece of a slider at the knees, and it's still a live at-bat here. 1-2 the count. Pitch number 6 on the way now from Barlow. Swing and a miss and a slider below the knees, and he rings me up. 7-5 scored. Last out for the Diamondbacks. What are we going to do here? Take the loss, that's what it is. 7-5 is the final score there. And, this series is not going to be a sweep. First 3-game series of the season that is not going to be a sweep. So let's move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. While that's loading in, I'm going to get another swig of coffee here because my mouth is starting to get kind of dry.
Batting third, the third baseman, Big Dog.
All right. Starting off game number 3 of this series with the Phillies. It is a 5-0 lead for the Phillies in the bottom of the first here. 2 outs, nobody on. Zach Wheeler on the mound. He throws 98 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, 93 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count after not offering it that one. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. The 1-0 pitch. Just below the knees on the outside corner with the sinker. It's a 2-0 count to start this at-bat. Alrighty then. The 2-0 pitch. Jeez, low and away big time with that sinker. 3-0 the count for me, and Corbin Carroll standing in the on-deck circle. He's batting cleanup today. Let's see what we get with the 3-0 pitch from Wheeler. If he's not floating one in there for me, I'm going to watch it. Oh, not a floater. It's a four-seamer in the zone, got a piece of it and fouled it away as he put that right down Broadway. The 3-1 pitch now. And we popped up a four-seamer. That's going to get caught in foul ground by the first baseman near the coaching box, and that's all she wrote for the first inning. Philadelphia putting up some big numbers here early on. It is a 5-0 ball game. Bottom of the 4th, still a 5-0 ball game. I'm standing in with a runner on first and 1 away. 0 for 1 on the day. Zach Wheeler still on the mound, throwing pitch number 33 of his outing. And it's a four-seamer on the inner third near the top of the zone. Swung on and missed. No chance of contact there. 0-1 the count. Next pitch from Wheeler. Got a piece of that four-seamer that was in the zone. Again, towards the top part of it there. 0-2 is the count. The two-strike pitch from Wheeler. Low and away. You betcha. Sweeping curve this time instead of a slider. 1-2 the count. Oh, he doesn't have a slider. That's why it was a sweeping curve. Okie dokie. 1-2 pitch from Wheeler is going to be below the knees on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me something in the zone, and I will swing at it. You can do it. The 2-2 pitch, way outside with another sweeping curve, and it's a full count after going down 0-2 in this at-bat. Payoff pitch on the way now from Zach Wheeler. And we foul off a four-seamer at the knees to keep the at-bat alive. We're going to do the payoff pitch one more time here in this at-bat. Come on, big fella. Give me something good. I don't know if it was good, but we ground one to third. It's going to be a 5, 4, and 3 double play. Twin killing there retires the side, so 4 innings have now come and gone. Wheeler is still holding a shutout here in Arizona. Top of the 7th, we come back. It's a 5-1 ball game. Arizona finally on the scoreboard. Bryson Stott is at the plate for the Phillies. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk on his line score. He's got a 2 for 10 line score on the series so far, so that's not great. 1 out, nobody on for him. Christian Mena on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Already 60 pitches into his outing out of the bullpen. Wow. 2-2 pitch on the way from him. Ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that and throw to first. Easy play. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Bottom half of the inning, I'm at the plate 0 for 2 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series. Zach Wheeler still towing the rubber, only 62 pitches into his outing here with nobody out and a runner on first here in the bottom of the 7th. Got that old belly full of Cracker Jack. Let's see what the first pitch of this at-bat from Wheeler gets us. Ooh, sweeping curve in the zone, got a piece. Good swing timing, bad contact, and it's a foul ball for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Wheeler. And we rip one into right field. That is not going to get down for a hit. It is caught out there in right field for a long and loud first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Apparently the Cracker Jack didn't do me any good. Top of the 8th, we come back, still a 5-1 ball game. Trey Turner at the plate for the Phillies. He's 1 for 3 on the day and has a 1-2 count against Sean Manzo. Wind up and the pitch from Manzo. And it's another one drilled into left field. Why is that a fielding opportunity for me? I don't know. It'll one-hop the wall out there in left. The relay throw comes in. And Turner's going to hold up at second with an easy double there. His 11th of the season so far. Look out for that guy. Bottom of the 8th, it's a 6-3 ball game now. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. This is the time for a base hit with Ryan Kiekering on the mound out of the bullpen for the Phillies. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker, 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, only 88 on his slurve. First pitch is that slurve, and I was too far out in front of it, and I pull a foul down the left field line. 0-1 the count. Man, that may have been the best pitch I'll see in the at-bat. Yeah, slurve low and away, swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Now, this is going from bad to worse. The 2-strike pitch below the knees with a slurve. Man, that was a tough take. 1-2 the count. Next pitch is low and inside with a sinker. It's a 2-2 count. All right, you're gonna kind of half pitch around me with the bases loaded. I don't know if that's a good idea, dude. Ground ball to the shortstop. He's going the short way to second. That ground ball gets him out of the bases loaded jam. And the Phillies are still leading this one by a score of 6-3 after 8 innings. Phillies are going to take 2 out of 3 when they come to town. 6-3 is the final score here in game number 3 as Oviedo takes his second loss of the season. 0 for 4 day at the plate, so I wasn't exactly helping the team do much of anything there. 3 for 12 on the series. It's not bad, but not good either. We're going to head back to the clubhouse and do one more series here in this live stream. While the PlayStation's loading everything in, I'm going to take another swig of coffee. All right, here we go. 3-game series with the Cardinals is going to be coming up, still in Arizona. And, finally, I get another training session here. Yeah, we'll bump the contact. Why the heck not? Auto-train that. And we're moving into this series against the Cardinals. So, yeah, let's do this. Cardinals are 16-10. We are 17-9 on the season now after dropping 4 of our last 5 games. Or no, we've dropped 5 of our last... No, it's 4 of the last 5. I can do math. It's fine. It's only numbers. All right, let's do this here. We have our City Connect jerseys on in this one. Matthew Liberatore is on the mound for the Cardinals. I'm standing in bottom of the first. No score. Runner on second. 2 away. And Liberatore throws 96 on his four-seamer, 96 on the sinker as well, 90 on his circle change. First pitch is an off-speed pitch. 12-6 curve had me way out in front, and it is fouled down the third base line. 0-1 the count. Little chopper there with a sinker on the outside corner, grounded to second. Score that one a 4-3 putout, and that will retire the side. Still a scoreless ball game here in Arizona after 1 inning. We come back bottom of the third. Arizona is on the board. 1-0 is the score. 2 outs and runners on first and second for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch number 40 of the game from Liberatore. Popped up. Man, I cannot hit anything here. First baseman, no. Is that the third baseman that came in to make the play near the first baseline? What the heck happened there? What kind of fielding failure was that? Oh, I have no idea. Bottom of the 6th, we come back. St. Louis is now leading 3-1. Nobody out, nobody on. Matthew Liberatore still on the bump for the Redbirds. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we pop up another one. Slider and foul ground down the first base line here near the dugout. And that is caught for a lazy first out here in the home half of the 6th. Wow. What is up with my contact? I am not making any contact at all that's worth a darn in this one so far. Bottom of the 8th, 4-3 is the score with the Cardinals in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on, and Hunter Harvey is now on the bump out of the bullpen. He hits 100 on the four-seamer, 92 on the splitter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is at the knees in my cold zone with the four-seamer. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Harvey. And we ground one to short. Oh, bobbled by the shortstop. Play is not going to be made at first. As we have a single here in theory. No, it's an E6. No base hit for me. What happened there, Wynn? Come on, bud. Top of the 9th, we come back. It's a 4-3 ball game still. Runner on first and nobody out for Joseph Ortiz. He's 1 for 3 on the day despite his 182 batting average on the season. 0-2 is the count for him against Slade Ciccone. I guess they're expecting a bunt from him. Let's see what happens. Yep, there's the bunt shown. And a little dribbler to me. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. Quality sacrifice from Ortiz. Gets the runner to second with only 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Ooh, still top of the 9th. It is a 6-3 ball game. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, and Ian Hamilton is on the bump out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks to face Tyler Stevenson. He's 1 for 4 on the day with a .366 batting average so far this season. 1-1 pitch on the way from Hamilton. We need an out in the worst way here. Bunt on the third baseline. This may not do it. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. It'll be in time. We get out of the bases loaded jam and only surrender a couple of runs in the inning. But unfortunately, we're heading to the bottom of the 9th with the bottom third of the order up to the plate. And we're trailing by 3. Cardinals take the win here in game number 1. 6-3 is the final score as Slade Ciccone takes his first loss on the season. Ryan Fernandez gets the win out of the bullpen for the Redbirds. That's another offer at the plate for me, so not the best idea there. Let's move on to game number 2 of the series, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this live stream, as all of those things do help me out with the old YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first, Redbirds are up 1-0. 2 outs and a runner on first. And I get a dynamic challenge against Nick Frasso. And, yeah, we're going to go for just advancing the runner. To heck with the power swing or contact swing. Frasso on the mound does throw a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is that four-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and I'm going after a four-seamer off the inside corner this time. 0-2 the count. Two four-seamers, both outside the zone, both swung on and fouled away. This one here is a four-seamer in the dirt, taken for a ball finally. 1-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me a changeup in the zone. I'd love to do some damage with that. Not a changeup in the zone, but it was a changeup. Got a piece of it and fouled it away for a 1-2 count. I don't know how I made contact swinging that far out in front. And we swing and miss at a four-seamer up and in, and there is the dreaded strikeout to start the game. Oof-da. Top of the third, we come back. Still a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. Excuse me there. Kyle Isbell at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with the only run scored being a home run he hit in his first at-bat. He's hitting an even .400 on the season so far. Ryan Nelson on the bump for the Diamondbacks. And we're going to have a bunt here. He might be able to beat this out, as I could not get to that one in time. He beats it out with ease. Bunt for a hit successful for Kyle Isbell. Look at this guy. We come back bottom of the fourth. It's a 2-1 ball game now. St. Louis in the lead. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with 1 out and nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat from Nick Frasso. Oh, God. Sweeping curve there. That was ugly. I was so far out in front of that, I had the bat swung around before the ball left his hand. Another sweeping curve gets me to swing and miss for an 0-2 count. Again, way out in front of that pitch. The 2-strike pitch. Four-seamer below the knees. Taken for a ball. It is a 1-2 count. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat now from Frasso is inside with a changeup. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me one in the zone. Not the sweeping curve. Well, there's the sweeping curve, but it's way off the plate, away at the knees. Full count now. So the payoff pitch from Nick Frasso. Fouled off a four-seamer just off the inside corner. Could have been first base for free, but no, I got to swing at everything. All right, payoff pitch number 2 of the at-bat. Just off the outside corner with a four-seamer, and we do end up with first base for free. We'll take it. Bottom of the 6th. It is still a 2-1 ball game. I'm standing in hitting .309 after a relative slump on this live stream here so far today. Nobody out, nobody on. Nick Frasso still on the bump. Gripped and ripped the sweeping curve that time. It ain't coming back. Tie ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. As that clears the bullpen in the left field corner. What is that? Home run number 8 on the season, I think? Number 9 on the season. 419 feet with 110 off the bat. Thing of beauty right there, if I do say so myself. We come back. I don't need the flashback to the home run there. We just saw that. It's the bottom of the 7th. Arizona leading 4-2, and I get the intentional walk from the Cardinals skipper there. Chicken sound, definitely a desired thing there. Runners on first and second with only 1 out there in the bottom of the 7th. Diamondbacks are going to take the win 4-2. The final score there as Ryan Nelson picks up his 4th win on the season. We're going to move on to game number 3, though, and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm kind of torn because I am a Cardinals fan in real life. So, here we go. Little day game action with Brian Woo on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Top of the first, no score. Runners on first and second. 1 away for Jack Sawinski. He's hitting .277 on the season so far. He's got 8 home runs. You're 1 behind me here, bud. You're tied for 5th in the National League. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Brian Woo is going to get us here. Hopefully some double play action. Ground ball to me at third. You betcha. 5, 4, and 3. 2 for 1 sale. Erases this half of the inning. Still a scoreless ball game here as we're heading to the bottom of the first in Arizona. Oh, yeah, bottom of the first, runners on first and second, 1 out. Man, we just saw this exact same scenario in the top half, except I'm the one in the batter's box this time. .315 the batting average for me as I'm hitting in the cleanup spot. And I don't want a power swing to drive in the run. Swinging it only pitches inside the zone and driving a run, that's going to be a little tough for me, so we'll just go for drive in all runners. Let's see what I can do against Gordon Graceffo and his 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. He also hits 93 on the two-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ooh, late swing on a four-seamer in the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away, but the count is 0-1. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Graceffo. Come on, big guy. Inside and low with a changeup. It's a 1-1 count. Cardinals are leading their division. I'm pretty sure we're leading our division at this point, too. Next pitch is a slider below the knees on the outer third. Got a piece of that one and fouled it away. Should not have swung at that in any way, shape, or form. 1-2 the count for me now. Next pitch from Graceffo. And we rip one into deep center field. Is this going to be off the wall? Is it going to be gone? No, it is caught up against the wall by the 413 sign. Runner from second does advance to third on the long flyout, so that's kind of a perk. We have runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first now. Top of the second, we come back. Arizona leading 1-0. Runners on the corners and nobody out for Andy Pages. He's hitting .237 on the season, and he's got himself a full count in this at-bat against Brian Wu. Man, how do you get 2 runners on and a full count with nobody out in the top of the second and only throw 13 pitches? I don't know how the heck that works. Anyway, payoff pitch on the way from Wu. Ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop it up, throw to second. Relay to first in time. Double play, but the run does score, so it is now a tie ball game. 1 run apiece here in the top of the second. We come back bottom of the fourth. Cardinals are up 4-1 now. 1 out and nobody on for me as I am 0 for 1 on the day. Gordon Graceffo still on the bump for the Redbirds. First pitch of this at-bat is below the knees on the inside corner with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. They have a career 1,009 OPS. Nice. 1-0 pitch on the way here. Gets me. Come on, man. That's not cool. A little high heat and not fun to take off the elbow guard there. Bottom of the fifth, it's an 8-4 ball game with the Cardinals in the lead. Runners on second and third, 1 out. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a hit by a pitch and a run scored. And Gordon Graceffo is still on the mound here. Let's see what the first pitch of this at-bat will be. Ooh, just a little bit too late on the four-seamer on the outer third, and it goes foul down the first base line. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch of the at-bat from Graceffo. Just off the outside corner with the four-seamer again. 1-1 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me something good to swing at here. I'd love to do a little bit more damage on the scoreboard. 1-1 pitch is a low and away four-seamer. 2-1 the count. Come on, big guy. In the zone. That's what you're going to have to do to get me to swing at those. Diving stop by the third baseman. Hot corner indeed. Wow, what a play there. And apparently he hurt himself making the play. Sorry about the injury there, bud, but wow. Make yourself a freaking catch, why don't you? Nolan Gorman subbed in for him at third base. Bottom of the seventh, it's an 11-9 ball game. What in the heck is going on here? Run city going on. Nobody out, nobody on. Giovanni Gallegos on the mound for the Cardinals. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 87 on the slider. First pitch got me to swing at the slider just off the outside corner, and it is an 0-1 count for me now. Second pitch of the at-bat from Gallegos. Inside with the slider. Just missed getting the call on the inside corner. 1-1 the count. That was actually a really good pitch. Third pitch of the at-bat from Gallegos. And we pop up a four-seamer on the inside corner. Break the bat, caught by the catcher. Non-productive. First out here in the bottom of the seventh. Apparently the old Cracker Jack didn't do me any good. Bottom of the ninth now, runners on the corners, 1 out, still 11-9 the score with the Cardinals in the lead. Pete Fairbanks is on the mound now out of the bullpen trying to close it out for him. He hits 101 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 89 on the slider. First pitch. Wow, high heat at 100 miles an hour. Just above the zone, cut on and missed. It is an 0-1 count. Got to remember, he might just pitch around me here. Got to wait for that off-speed and drill it. That's not it. Four-seamer again just above the zone on the inside corner. Another swing and a miss, and it's an 0-2 count in a hurry for me here. Oof. 2-strike pitch from Fairbanks. Another one climbing the ladder a little higher, 101 on that four-seamer and well above the zone. Taken for a ball this time around, so it is a 1-2 count. Give me that circle change, bud. Let me do something funky with it. You can do it. Not a circle. Well, it was a circle change, but it was below the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 1-2 the count. Finally got good swing timing, but garbage contact. The 1-2 pitch is a four-seamer right down Broadway. Got a piece of it and fouled it away to keep the at-bat alive. Looking at pitch number 6 of the at-bat, despite the 1-2 count. And it's way off the plate away with the slider. That is too far outside for me to go fishing on this one, sir. 2-2 is the count. Come on, big guy. Next pitch. Swing and a miss and a four-seamer at the knees. That was going to be a strikeout one way or another. No chance of catching up to that heater. And that is the second out in the bottom of the ninth. Diamondbacks end up losing this one 11-9, the final score. Christian Mena taking the loss for the team. And the Cardinals take 2 out of 3 when they come to town. So, 0 for 4 day at the plate. Only 1 for 10 on the series against the Cardinals. So I'm not exactly thrilled with that. So, rough series there as we drop 2 out of 3 to the visiting Cardinals. But since that's the third series of this live stream, we're going to call it a day. So for those of you that have made it this far with me, thanks for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things if you haven't done so already. And we will see you in the next one.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 50.